Can you hear me? Do I exist? Hooray! Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. It's my first stream. So, as you can see, we are playing Salt and Sanctuary. And, well, as ChronoLink said, I don't have any idea if I exist either. I just feel like I'm here, so we're going to go with that for now. So yes, we are playing Salt and Sanctuary, which I reviewed for USgamer. You can check out my review. I really liked it. It's a difficult game, but it kind of reminds me of a difficult sort of Symphony of the Night, and I'm pretty big on Symphony of the Night, so this all works out for me. I have created a character for us to play with. He is a hunter. He uses whips. You can probably understand why I chose that. So we are going to go right into the prologue. I started a new game, obviously. Oh, we got to choose Venture Forth. Now there's a very brief prologue about how war never changes, and basically they're delivering a princess in hopes of sealing a marriage pact and stopping war. And it doesn't turn out well. No money for any good guesses. So as you can see, I got a nice whip going on here. I've also got a second weapon, a crossbow. Uses up bolts. And that dude's had it. Oh, I'm sorry, McLean Streams, did it say something about Punch-Out? We had Punch-Out last week. I didn't send out the email, so that's kind of funny. You can pretend this is Punch-Out. There's Glass Joe right there, getting totally disemboweled. Anyway, this intro stage is fairly easy. It's to get you used to the controls and whatnot. As you can see, enemies can roll out of your attacks, and you can do the same. They can also parry. With my main game, I actually use a shield, but I don't have one of those yet. Now, when I first went up against this guy, I thought, oh gosh, am I going to have to beat him? And the answer is technically no. You can, apparently, but one hit will do me in. It's kind of a scripted you have to lose sort of thing. Or you should lose, rather. Yeah. So now the game begins in earnest. Okay, so I see what happened with Twitch. Okay, so this is my first stream, so this is a learning experience. I'm really sorry, everyone, about that. As I said, you can pretend this is Punch-Out. Although I did change the title. Anyway, here I am on the shore. Similar to Souls, you have to choose a patron god. Do I keep the new gods? I can't remember what I said originally. I guess I do in this case. Yeah, see, originally in my first game I said I'm like I'm a follower of the goddess of love and kindness, and he was like, oh man, good luck with that. And as you can see, there's bottles that kind of explain to you the controls. And there's my first zombie drowned enemies. And yeah, the bosses in this game are all of the Cthulhu's persuasion. I got a key to my sanctuary. Rotten Walker's Ear, which can be used later on to upgrade your weapons. I'm not going to bother showing any of the bottles. They're just instructions on what to do. Does the game get more colorful, I have been asked. Yes, a little bit. But it is kind of a very grim-looking game. It looks like the Purgatory from Supernatural, according to Angro Rider. That's a nice assessment, I like that. It does get a little bit more colorful than this. And you can see, I think there's... Yeah, you can see other players have left me messages, like really cheerful things, like Abandon Hope. Alright, so... Up here, this lovely gentleman here has a crossbow. Take care of that. Got a pouch of salt. Now, salt is what you use to upgrade... Sorry, to level up. I don't have quite enough to level up yet. But maybe I'll gather enough and just kind of go back to my sanctuary to show you all how that works. You see other players up there that have met a terrible fate, haven't they? Now, being a kind of a Metroidvania game, areas all kind of connect to each other. You don't see it so much until later on, though. And I got a arrow right to the chest. That cannot be good for me. By the way, enemies in this game are fairly clever. Not these guys here, but they will come after you if you try to switch rooms, so don't bother. I am not used to playing without a shield. Yes, there is a stamina bar. You can power it up, though, so that you don't lose stamina quite as fast. And no, you can't spam the whip. Not unless you want to have a disaster on your hands. I'm just going back to my sanctuary for a second, and when you go back, you can... your health is restored, your status is restored, and plus you get potions, which will restore your health. Of course, once you go back to your sanctuary and you pray, enemies come back. As you can see here. Salt souls, indeed. Dark salt. Very good, Roto13. That's pretty cool. What would dark salt taste like? That would be like pepper, wouldn't it? Okay, I almost have enough to level up. Oh. Didn't quite take care of these guys, I guess. Alright, so you can see my salt bar on the bottom there, bottom left, is filled up. So I'm going to go back and show you how leveling up works. Pray to your god, gods in this case. I'm going to select level up. And we're going to go to our tree of skill. And I have a black pearl, which will, which lets me select one level up. Now, since I'm a hunter, I've been kind of shifted over to the dexterity branch of the tree. As you can see, you can kind of spread out, go wherever you want, level up your strength, your shield skills, your sword skills. But for now, I am going to go with... Honestly, if you're a whip wielder, you can never go wrong with dexterity, especially when you're with your early whips, because they're scaled according to dexterity and not your strength. Later whips, you can scale according to strength as well as dexterity. Now, the first boss is actually not too not too far from where you start. Of course, if I try them now, I'm going to get destroyed. And yes, Eric Clouder, you can accumulate more salt, like excess salt, basically, and level up several times at once if you really want. Of course, if you die, your salt gets stolen, and you have to go back and kill the enemy that stole it if you want it back. If you fall off a cliff or succumb to a trap or something like that, then your salt manifests as a salt bat, and you just kill that to get your salt back. Oh, cool. So I got some throwing daggers. Oh, yeah, we got a wolf here. Now watch, I bet he'll follow me. Oh, no, he didn't see me. Mandatory John Cena joke. I'm a little bit too weak to go on with the beasts right now. But we're just gonna play around. Yeah, and I found a pouch of salt, and that just instantly gives me some salt when I use it. Yeah, that's right. You have to kill the enemy that stole your salt to reclaim it. But of course, if you die in the meantime, you lose your initial salt for good. So if you have several thousand salt and you fall off a cliff like a jerk on your way to reclaim it, you're gonna hate yourself. Now there's a axe-wielding berserker there, and I'm wondering if I can take him out because I'm pretty sure he's guarding something good. Yeah, he's just kind of. There we are. Yeah, he was guarding this little trinket here, which is a red shard. That's basically a potion. So, I thought it was something better, but I guess not. Let's see what we got here. That's just loot. Let's go outdoors. Oh, yeah. One very important thing about this game is that sound cues are very important. That's the wrong way. If you hear something breaking, someone firing arrows at you, you want to move. I'm trying to remember what was out here. Okay, so I got a stone merchant. I'm going to show you what that does. Okay, don't fall. You take fall damage. I'll just drink a potion and fix that little whoopsie right there. Now I'll actually also break the bundle of salt, see if that gives me enough to level up. Oops. Yeah, to do that, I'll just go to the inventory. Okay, yeah, that gave me 250 salt, so that'll be enough to level up with. So I'll do that first. Go to the Tree of Skill, and I'm going to do my Dexterity again, because at this point in the game, it's not a bad idea. Now, I'll show you about what happens with that Stone Merchant. You go to Make Offering, and what that does just kind of brings in a merchant. Basically, you can make your sanctuaries into little towns, and this dude will sell you cool things. Talk about how much he hates this place and you. Why he's here, I don't know. And the stuff he sells you is basically this and that. Enemies drop a lot of money in this game. It's really salt that's a valuable commodity. One thing that's handy, I don't really have money for it now, it's the Bell of Return, which takes you back to the last sanctuary you visited. Come back soon. See, with the dexterity boost, it's getting a little bit stronger here. Castlevania and bats. Can't have one without the other, even if it's a Castlevania sort of inspired game. Of course, you can kind of avoid most enemies. If I go up there, I'm pretty sure that's where the boss is hanging out. I'm not going to take him on just yet. But I do see an item glittering up there. Okay, yeah, I got like an armor set. I remember getting this the first time around. Not really necessarily better than what I have equipped now. So I'm not going to bother tinkering with it just yet. Hey, dudes. Whoa, you see how much that took off right there? Okay, they just kind of disappeared into the other room for a second there, so let's take advantage of that. Oh, see, they come in. Found another thingy. Okay, stone blacksmith. Again, that's something for my shrine. As you probably guessed. Yeah, that's the boss. Maybe towards the end of the stream I'll show him off because I don't know if I can beat him, but not right now. He's not really necessary to... Oh. Back, 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 back. All of you get back. See how the red shard... Oh, and here's a little thing right here. You'll find a lot of hidden nooks and crannies. This is just like a kind of a little sanctuary to help boost you up before the boss if you choose to go that direction. And here we have like the first example of how it's kind of Metroidvania-ish. You just kind of open this and it gives you a nice little shortcut to the outside world. Now I just picked up a spell, but Mend, which is a healing spell as you can imagine, but I don't have any sort of talent with magic just yet, so it doesn't really do me any good. That door is locked, I need a key for it. I don't remember who to beat to get the key, but it's around, I'm sure. Oh, and here's another example. Just kind of kick the ladder, another shortcut. Going back to the sanctuary to show you the blacksmith, and I guess I may as well level up on there because I should have enough. Oh, sorry. What I'm going to do actually is... I have a pouch of salt, I'll just use that. It's pretty handy for just kind of filling you out. And I guess again I'll go with dexterity. What do I have here again? Yeah, light armor, I'm not going to go with dexterity. And to answer JP Friction's question, not really so much in the way of upgrades. You do have a couple, like, for example, you'll find like some runes that let you do crazy things, like flip upside down, and that lets you get to new areas. But for the most part, you are on your own in terms of upgrades. Enemies drop them, you might find them, and yeah, the shortcuts are mainly like find the shortcuts to get around quicker sort of deal. Did I go out here already? Oh, okay, I found a journey bottle. That lets me write things for other players. The messages are kind of vague, obviously, because you have to choose from pre-selected stuff. pre-selected words, that is, so you can't write like haha you stink or anything like that, and nothing fun. But it's good to be helpful, right? Although I have come across instances where, like, right before a boss, someone writes, "Hey, there's a friend here, come join the fun." And, of course, with a game like this, you can trust that's not exactly true. Everything's out to kill you. As you can see, the damage that enemies do is cumulative, so if they get you in their sights, and... Whoa, see you, Space Cowboy. If they get you in their sights and really wail on you, you could be in a lot of trouble. Okay, and I found a ring, basically, an accessory. I started with this, a grasping ring. I believe it gives me extra salt. And basically the bandage ring reduces wounding, and what that means is if an enemy really wails on you, you can kind of see that my maximum health dropped. And that can be a real hassle. So the ring I equipped just kind of reduces that like nasty effect a little bit. And yes, that was a Cowboy Bebop reference. How you doing? Oh. Yeah, I was daydreaming there, wasn't I? Whoa. You know what, I might have to beat the first boss in order to get the key that lets me go to Bandits Pass, but I don't remember for sure. I guess I may as well try to take him on. Yeah, I guess the walk animation's a little bit serious, isn't it? Getting stuff done, as it were. Oh. That went badly. Totally making excuses here, but I'm not used to fighting without a shield. And you can kind of see as he gets closer to death, it becomes a little more berserk. Gonna pick him off a little bit if I can. And yes, indeed, there is hang time in the air. That's pretty cool. Shoot. Oh yeah, Nadia, why don't you just roll right into him? That is the best idea you've had in years. Oh, I think he got me. Nope. Oh my god, I'm alive. Oh. See? He took my salt. But he has it, so if I come back, I can get it. Provided I can beat him. And you get revived for a small price, so there's that. You get your flasks back when you die. I wonder if I should try him again. Let me look around a bit more first. Kind of want that treasure chest hanging out there, even though I know I can't get it. And yes, as Victor Hunter says, there's not nearly enough platformers that really make good use of hang time. This is just like this is just a game that feels good to play, especially if you're into like Castlevania and whatnot. You know, I'm gonna try, since I have a bit of time, I'm gonna try maybe leveling up one more time and try to take that Night Jerk one more time. And yeah, even though enemies' damage is cumulative, so is yours. So if they get you in your grasp, sorry, if they get you in their grasp, you have a problem. But on the same time, as you can see, when I get them in my grasp, they've had it too. There is a little shiny thing up there, and I'm trying to remember how to get it. It's strange because the earliest levels in this game are very, very dark indeed, as you can tell. Once you get out there and like get to like the forests and whatnot, they're nicer. Still not exactly cheery. I didn't even notice this guy was guarding something. Okay, so I just got a Bell of Return, which is what takes me back to my sanctuary instantly if I want. Can't get there just yet. Oh, hey, look who came back. Doggy. Have I gone this way? That's right, I think I didn't get to check that out. Take care of these dudes there. Because they's just hanging around. I don't want them in my territory. Okay, yeah, this is the way to the night again. This game really could benefit from a map. Let me see what I got here. Okay, I've almost got enough salt to level up, so I'm gonna go back. Here's the bell, and, oh, you know what? It's gonna take me right back to where the candles are. That's right. Oh, shoot. Okay, because, yeah, that's the last little sanctuary I visited, even though it's not a full sanctuary. And it brings everyone else back, too. Good stuff, Nada. You are a champion. Oh, shoot. I missed the little shiny thing up there. I'll come back for it later. Alright, we have enough to level up, so let's do it one more time and see if we can take the night this time. Alright, so I've already filled out that dexterity bit right there. I wish I could unlock this pouch, which gives me another potion. Unfortunately, I can't yet. Okay, here's another dexterity. And I guess while I'm here, I'll offer up that stone blacksmith. In fact, he might have a shield for sale. Yes. But I don't have enough. Oh no, I do have enough for it. Beauty. Alright. Now, of course, if I have a shield equipped, it means I can't have my crossbow, but, oh. Now, here's a little problem, though. I don't have the endurance necessary to, really be agile with this shield. It's a bit too heavy still, but, I guess I'll go back to this for now. To become better with heavier armor, I think you have to upgrade your endurance. Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, yeah, I'm poisoned there. Not such a big deal if you get like a little bit of poisoning like I did there, but if you get several enemies poisoning you at once, you have a problem. Your hit points go down a little bit at first, and then they really start chugging it. Yeah, as I said earlier, the game does get a little bit brighter as you go on. Because at first I think I was having trouble with the visuals, but I seem to recall that being less of a problem as I proceeded. It's more about the gameplay, really. Definitely not, even though it plays similar to Symphony of the Night and like all the Nintendo DS Castlevania games, I will admit without a problem that it is not even a quarter as pretty as any of those. But few games are, I guess. Okay, so there's the shiny thing I missed earlier. Let's see if I can get it this time. Yeah, it's just another red shard. Okay, I lols, Roto. Bring flame. Yeah, I don't have any. Thanks, dude. Whoever you were. Apparently I forgot to equip my crossbow. That was really smart of me. Whoop. There I go. Luckily, when you drink the potion, you're invincible for a few precious moments. Of course, your wounding effect is much higher, too. Oops. Yeah, he really loses it towards the end. He was one of the bosses that gave me a really hard time. Admittedly, the bosses, the later ones, are a little bit less crazy. It's probably because you build yourself up a bit. Ah, shoot. He got me again. I'm gonna try one more time. And this time, you know what? I'm gonna equip my crossbow, so I'm... Okay, here's the problem. I equipped my crossbow, but I didn't equip my bolts. Fantastic. That's how they do it downtown. And yeah, he starts off quite easy, but he gets pretty crazy by the end. He also turns around very quickly, as you can kind of see. Oh. And yes, this game is actually made by Ska Studios. It's pretty cool in that regard. Wonder what I should do now. I should try him again. Having a shield. You know what? I wonder if I should equip that shield. Even though it's not really ideal. I'm gonna see how much a smaller shield costs. Oh, there's something up there. And of course, if the merchant is there, I can actually sell some of my useless stuff to get cool stuff. Okay, I see the shiny thing, but I can't get there for some reason. Maybe it's on the other side. Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's that thing that's been tormenting me. But I don't think I can get it yet. I don't know if you saw it, but at some point when I was in my sanctuary leveling up, someone else came in and prayed to the shrine, as it were. You can use other people's shrines, obviously, and to level up and restore yourself. You get certain bonuses if you're in your own shrine. Those aren't really implemented till a little bit later in the game, however. Of course, you can be a total jerk and find an item that converts someone else's shrine to your own god. But you know, if when has there ever been a war or an argument about worshipping the wrong god? How much is this one? 500. Oh, this is to answer Victor's question, this is a whole new game. Personally, I'm on level think 55 or somewhere between 55 and 60. Roto13 says, I only worship RuPaul. RuPaul will make anime real. I'm gonna sell these, I don't really use them. There we are, I want to sell this. 80? I bought it for 500. Actually, I bought it for 800. Wowee. I almost have enough for that little shield. I'm going to try getting that little shield. I'm going to try maybe, if I level up in the meantime, that's great. Try Mr. Knight one more time, and if that doesn't work, then it wasn't meant to be. Oh, isn't that nice? Good luck. What does this one say? Your quest is nigh. You don't say. Oh, the little guy on the bottom there didn't die all the way. You tricky little dude. There. Now you're dead. Okay, yeah, I thought there were a couple of zombies there that weren't spawning. By the way, some of the other classes you can try out are like Knight, which is like, you know, basically sword and board. Mage, which, as you can imagine, is a real magic flinger. I think you can do Cleric as well. But when I saw Hunter had a whip, I was like, whoop. I'm sold. Yeah, I can't get in there. How do you like them apples? I do like rolling, as you've probably noticed. Sometimes I roll right into danger, but you know what? It feels so good. Now, I honestly thought I could use the Sanctuary key to open this door, but I guess not. The Sanctuary key is what I used to get in here. I'm guessing the Sodden Knight has what I need. That jerk. And yes, as Victor Hunter said, if Bloodstained takes, like, you know, some Souls-ish sort of cues, like, from this game, I would be really happy about that. Because I think I really do think the formulas work really well together. Not so pretty graphics notwithstanding. And as you can kind of see, things start out a little bit slowly, but once you get going, it's a riot. I've really had a lot of fun with this game. Ooh, look at that, I got 666 salt. If that is not appropriate, I don't know what is. And really, even if you decide to grind in this game, like I do a lot, it's fairly painless. Enemies give up a lot of salt, especially if you're wearing the grasping ring, which you can start with. Uh-oh. Just kind of casually drinking away my potion while this dude's sniping at me. And I've got a mad berserker on my tail. I should probably take care of that. Oh, but look at this. I got enough salt to go back, so I'm gonna do that. Get my salt, get my shield. Try my knight. Shivering Shore. That's alliteration. It's a nice little bit of alliteration. One more, try the dexterity. Cut me a deal, dude. Yeah, see, even I have this little tiny buckler thing, but since it's so light, I can still roll instead of clunking to a halt like I did with the bigger shield. Alright, let's do this thing for love and glory. Hey. That was clumsy of me. It's a game where you can't really be clumsy. Roto13 says rolling around is how I basically get around in life. I hear ya. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Something, 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 something. Only one way to find out. I just keep moving ahead. Oh, someone left tips here, I guess. A scary soldier ahead. Yeah, that sums him up. Don't fall to fear. What did we say, E. Cummings? Sometimes I think I should be more of a magic user. It's one thing you can count on with me, plenty of butt rock. So this is going really well. I suppose it probably helps to not be greedy with the whips. Just one or two, and then I have enough time to dodge. And a little bit too close there. Oh dear, he is mad. He is very mad. Alright, we have done it. So long, you ugly, ugly man. I got back all my salt, and oh yeah, okay, so there we go. I got back the fortress key. So that does let me go to the Bandits Pass. Flipsider99 asks, how is this game? This game is quite fun, otherwise I probably wouldn't be streaming it, to be honest with you. I did a review for USgamer, I gave it 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it, although as has been pointed out, graphics aren't the prettiest on the earth, but if you can look past that. Okay, I got a stone cleric. That, I'm also, oh, okay, I think I can fall safely. Stone cleric, as you can probably imagine, gives me a cleric for my sanctuary, but since I don't really use magic very much, I'm probably just gonna hold on to that for now. And I'll show you how you can level up several times at once if you have enough salt to do so. And to answer Flipsider99, yeah, honestly, I don't mind this visual. Some people do, and I understand why. I will give you all the salt. That gets me up to level 10. Oh, no it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna do this the right way this time. There we go. And yes, it is an indie game, so we kind of have to take that into consideration as well. And I can get an extra pouch, which gives me one more red potion. Never a bad thing. And yes, the whole thing is quite 2D Dark Souls. I do not deny that for half a second. Alright, so I'm just going to show you the Bandits Pass, I think is the next little area you can get to. Then I'll probably just wrap things up. This has been my first stream, so I hope you've all enjoyed it. Nobody has wished death upon me, so I think I did okay. My cat's coming to join me. There we go, I used the fortress key to open up. And yeah, there's NPCs here who actually don't try to kill you, they give you valuable advice and whatnot. Do you have a quest? I can't say I do, other than survive. Sure, Samurai Jack, let's hear about your quest. And yes, there is actually, the castle this guy's talking about does exist. And there is a very nasty dragon in it. Although not all dragons have to be slain. Hashtag not all dragons. Okay, right, what I got there is a free black pearl, so that's a free level up for next time I go to a sanctuary. In fact, there might be a sanctuary down here. Oh no, there's death down here. That's different. But there is another instance of a shortcut. Pouch of salt. I got a pitchfork too, but I don't really have the skill to wield heavy spears and whatnot. Okay, here's a sanctuary. I'll just go ahead and oh, as you can see, I can switch over to whoever with the particular god or goddess of whichever sanctuary I'm in if I want to. I'm not going to right now. Since I have a black pearl, I'm going to visit the skill tree. And I guess what I'll do this time is I'll up my stamina, which will deplete stamina faster whenever I attack and whatnot. I don't know if you saw that guy come in, he had a pumpkin head. I don't know where to find those. But I'm really jealous because there's all these people going around with pumpkin heads. It's like, man, all I got is a stupid hat. Pro tip, right here is a great place for leveling up salt. Because you have all these easy to dispatch enemies that give up quite a bit. So if you're feeling a little underconfident about your skills and you just kind of want to do things, there's your spot. Yeah, in this particular area here, there is a couple of secrets. These are some nasty enemies right here, though. Those guys throw their axes. They gave me the dickens of the time the first time I came across them, and now, when I play on my main file, I can kind of do them in one go. One hit, rather. Which is immensely satisfying. Beasts will leap on you, and if they start mauling you, it costs a lot of health. You can kind of see what happened there. I used my shield, but even since it's not a very heavy shield, when it hit, when the Raider's axe hit, it protected me, but I had like some real recoil going on there. So you have to be careful. That's the consequence of playing lightly, I suppose. Oh, nice shot, guy. You too. You both get gold stars. And I think Bandits Pass is one way to get to the next area, which is called the Village of Smiles, which is really friendly, as you can tell by the name of it. It's Disneyland. It's totally Disneyland. You should go there. I got some heavy armor. Does the game have instant death pits? Yes, it does. Not too many, but they do exist. It just bounced off my face, didn't it? Oh, no big deal. Just got an axe to the face. And as I explained earlier in the stream, if you do fall down a pit, whereas if you get killed by an enemy, the enemy will steal your salt and you can kill him to regain the salt. But if you fall down a pit, basically the salt manifests as a quote-unquote salt bat. And if you kill the bat, then you get your salt back. Whoa, something... Oh, that's right, there's a trap here. Armor to the left. Let's go take a look at that, I guess. Oh, as you can see, darkness. We have torches, though. Torches burn slowly, thankfully, but the problem is they take up one of your hands, so you can't use, like, for example, a shield or, like, your crossbow or whatever. And I keep finding all this armor I really can't use. And please excuse my telephone in the background. Some telemarketer is really desperate to get a hold of us. Any Canadians in the audience know that it is most likely Bell trying to get me to switch over from Rogers. Okay, yeah, so this area here, this is the castle that the samurai dude spoke of earlier. There is a dragon at the top. He's not nice, but this isn't really an area I can do anything with. This little monument here, later on in the game, you get a power that flips you upside down, and you can walk on ceilings. It's pretty cool, but it's the only way you can traverse this gap here. So I've kind of reached a dead end. I think I can use the fortress key I won from the Sodden Knight, like elsewhere in the Fostering Banquet, to get to the Village of Smiles, but I think for now we're done. Well, well, well. And I think this guy gives you, like... Yeah, it gives you, like, like hints on how to get past. Alright, well, it's been a lot of fun, guys. Maybe I'll even stream it some other time on my personal Twitch, which is Actung Kitten. For now, though, I guess we're done with the hunt. I hope you had a good time. And oh, thank you for attending my stream. It was my pleasure to stream. Hopefully I can do another stream in the future. And yeah, so check out USgamer, etc., etc. I'll be uploading this stream to YouTube later, so if you happen to walk in later on, you can get caught up. Watch me die several times over. Alright, everyone, take care.